Hi there, gorgeous, and a very happy new year to you. Although belated, but it's my first video of 2019, so I can say that. I want to say, first of all, thank you so much. If you haven't heard, we hit 500,000 subscribers. What? It just does not feel real. It really, really doesn't. And I don't think I've wrapped my head around it, to be honest, because I think if I ever did, I wouldn't want to film anymore. I mean, seriously, when I come on camera, I really only think about talking to maybe one or two people, not ever really putting it through my mind that I'm reaching thousands of people. But I really want to say thank you. Thank you. You are the reason I'm here. I wouldn't be here without you. And there's not a day that goes by that I ever take that for granted. And I just want to tell you how appreciative I am for you taking the time to watch, comment, like, subscribe. Thank you. It truly means the world to me, and I'm so very grateful to be here and to be able to make videos like this to help so many of you, whether it's to put a smile on your face because you're having a bad day or to help you from spending too much money on something that is not all that great. Whatever the case may be, I am thankful. So thank you. Anyway, today's video, this is my annual video. I know a lot of you just subscribed in December, so I want to say welcome to all of you. And I do this video every year. It started out, I want to say like 4 or 5 years ago, when Sephora had the contract for Pantone Color of the Year, and I started doing this video as a way to give you drugstore options for the color of the year if you wanted to participate in the trends, but you didn't want to spend Sephora prices. So that's where this came from, and it's been something that's continued ever since. Now, Butter London has gotten the contract for the color of the year for the past 3 years, I think. So Sephora really hasn't put out any collections for the color of the year. So it's just sad, but it is what it is. The color of the year for 2019, if you haven't heard, is Living Coral. This is such a vibrant color. Oh my goodness. And not everyone can wear this color, myself included. Okay, I love this color. I do. I did my whole daughter's room in coral and peach, and every time I go in that room, I'm in love. I love the color. I don't care for it so much in makeup, but if you can rock the coral, go for it. And I have a lot of really excellent options to share with you today to do just that at an inexpensive price point. One of the easiest ways to participate in the color of the year trend that I feel like everyone can pretty much get away with is through nail polish. One of the nail polishes that caught my attention in the drugstore recently is from Revlon. This is in the shade Adventurous, and this is a straight up coral color, and it's simply beautiful. I would also recommend looking at Essie's line, OPI. Top brands like that are sure to have a lot of coral options available. And when it comes to eyes, if you can rock a coral eye, God bless you. I think that's wonderful, and you should. One of the best palettes that I discovered is from NYX. It's their Ultimate Edit palette. The one that I'm showing you here is in Brights, and if you look to the second eyeshadow from the left in this palette, you get a straight up coral shade right there. This is an all matte eyeshadow palette. The colors are intense in this one, and they do vary in pigment from shade to shade. The coral color has what I would consider a medium pigment to it. It takes a little bit of building, but the color is very strong on the eyes, and it's really easy to blend. I did like the formula with these. And for the look that I'm showing you here, I paired up that coral shade with one of the LA Girl Shockwave neon eyeliners in the shade Fresh. I feel like when you pair up teal with coral, it keeps the look more modern and fresh. Coral is one of those shades that is very easy to take it to an 80s level if it's paired up with the wrong colors, but if you're careful about which ones you pair them up with, you can really make it work. And if you wanted to participate in this trend in a lighter way, you can do that with one of the Maybelline City Mini palettes. And this one is in the shade Downtown Sunrise. There is that one coral shade in this palette. The pigment is pretty good with these eyeshadows. The coral eyeshadow isn't as intense as the NYX one I just showed you. It's more of a light wash of color on the eyes, but it's really beautiful. You would think this color would be really hard to wear, but it's not. It's so subtle on the eyes that most anyone, any complexion can get away with this color. For the cheeks, one of the best coral colors I discovered in the drugstore is from NYX's line. They make a lot of really beautiful, colorful makeup, and that's why I went to them when I was looking for products for the color of the year, because I knew that they were not going to disappoint, and they didn't. And this blush is in the shade Summer. Very rich pigment with this one. A little bit goes a long way. The reason I picked this blush and why I love it so much is because it works for every single complexion out there. And like I said, a little bit goes a long way. Whether you're really fair like me or you're really dark, this is a great one that can transform itself among so many different complexions. So it's another great way to participate in the living coral trend. Lipsticks. I have so many lipsticks to share with you. If you can rock a coral lip, this is one of the best ways that you can wear this trend. And I have a lot of really great options here for you. The first one being from Maybelline. This is their Shocking Coral Lip Color. And this is vibrant. This is bright. I don't like it on me, but on the right person, it's a really beautiful color. Next one is from Revlon. This is in the shade Lover's Coral. And this is a much more sheer coral. It's not as vibrant. It's not as intense. It feels like lip balm when you apply it on your lips, and it gives you a wash of color without being too much. So it's a great one if you want to step into coral, but you don't want to commit all the way. Along those same lines, if you want to stick your toe into the coral trend, but you don't want to commit to those really bright, shocking colors, this lipstick is a great way to do it. NYX's Butter Lipstick in the shade Lollies is a lighter coral, almost a nude coral is how I would describe it. And you can pair this up with so many different lip liners to change the color, make it more vibrant, tone it down. It's really up to you. I love the monochromatic look when you wear the same color on your eyes and your lips, and you can definitely do that with a lipstick like this. The way that I always recommend doing a monochromatic look is to keep the eyes either dark and the lips light, or the lips dark and the eyes light. And that's what I loved about this NYX Butter Lipstick, is when I wore that coral look on my eyes, that really rich, vibrant shade, I paired it up with the NYX Butter Lipstick, and you can see that the light and the dark really complement one another. Next lipstick I have to share with you is from the C.Y.O brand, and this is in the shade Pop the Question. This is not a straight up coral color. It does lean a little more orange, but it's on trend for 2019. And this one looks great with neutral eyes. You can also pair it up with winged eyeliner and make it more of a statement lip. Next lipstick I have to share with you is from NYX's Liquid Suede line in the shade Life's a Beach. And if you're wondering what I've been wearing on my lips today, that is the color I'm wearing here. I love this shade. And even though I'm not a fan of coral, this is pretty awesome. I'm really liking this color. The Liquid Suede lipstick formula is great, by the way. I've reviewed these in the past and I've never had any issues with them. They dry down completely. They last on the lips for upwards of 8 hours, and they are just a fantastic formula all the way around. Let me know if you have any coral recommendations from the drugstore. Feel free to share yours below as well. If you're interested in any of the products I shared with you here today, I will have all of them listed and linked for you below. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch. Thank you again for 500,000 subscribers. Let me know what we should do to celebrate. I always try to do something, whether it's a giveaway or a makeup challenge, something. I don't know. Leave an idea below. We'll figure it out. Thank you again for taking the time to watch. I look forward to seeing you on Wednesday. Have a great week ahead.